And welcome back to the Crypto Hulk Show. We got a great one lined up. We got a crypto that is very, very important. It's a small crypto, and it's right in there with governments. There's got to be at least 1 to 3 governments that this crypto is working with, and it's linked in with Seals Q. The crypto is called WeCan. Let me give you the contract code for it. It's one that you want to look into. I'm not telling you whether you should buy it or not. That's not my job. My job is to show you about cryptos. I own it. I own a good portion of it. And WeCan is the crypto. Let me do that again. Okay, WeCan. This crypto's got 2 zeros in front of it. It is 0.0025. It's currently up, and there's some selling on it, so you might want to watch it. Now the whales are woke up. There's this particular wallet that, let me take a look. Let me see. Okay, it's doing good. I was looking at one particular wallet. There's somebody who put 15 in first time buy. That's kind of, let's take a look here. 819. Okay, this person sold in the past month. Okay, they're good to go. What I'm doing is I'm looking at the deck screener. Let's do that. Let me show you the deck screener for this crypto. Let's look at it first. Copy and paste. This is what I want you to do. If you're ever going to invest in a crypto, you want to look at the deck screener. You want to see who's investing in this crypto. 20 seconds ago, we had somebody sell $419, and they're a buyer and a seller. So they've been doing this shit for like months. Okay. What I'm doing is I'm looking below the deck screener, and I'm looking at who's buying and who's selling. So right now we had somebody who has $800 worth sold, and they've been selling for a long time. This wallet here has been selling for about 11 days. They probably sold off $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 worth. So that's what we're looking at here. Somebody just bought in. And they bought it a month ago, $900. Now they're putting in 500, so they're at 14. So that's what I do. I put in some money in this crypto, and it took a while for it to get eaten up. Let me show you the CoinGecko. It's a really good crypto. This crypto is, I love it. And we're going to go over WeCan here in a minute. We're just kind of warming up, letting some people get in. You know, I can't tell you, can we? Yes, we can. This is a crypto that's in real tight. What happened is Seals Q. Okay, so you got Seals Q, which is a partner of HBAR. And Seals Q bought, let me take a look at this. Let me start off. My name is Crypto Hulk. I'm not a financial advisor, not a crypto advisor, none of the above. Don't buy anything I tell you to buy. Don't sell anything I tell you to sell. Everything on the show is bullshit. I get super fucking high all the time. Heroin, cocaine, methamphetamines, LSD, angel dust, PCP, all these drugs. I drink them, snort them, ingest them, eat them, everything. And I've been doing that for 5 years. Don't even watch the show. It's full of lies. And that's your disclaimer, the legal disclaimer. So what I want to do is first start off. It's always the dummies on X, Twitter, the dummies. What these guys do, they got very short attention spans. And they got also very short cosas en las pantalones. Okay. What we got going on X is a bunch of dumb shit people. And what they'll do is watch the little 1 minute, 1.5 minute video I make. And then they'll go off to say, oh, you're so dumb, or all the ad hominem stuff. I told you, all the ad hominem. They come right off the top. Oh, that crypto will never get to that price. All these Twitter people do. And I block every single one of them. They have nothing. They don't even watch my full video. They don't watch. They just watch a little 1.5 minute video. Oh, there's no way this will hit 200,000. I didn't say they would. These people are so dumb. I could predict it. I had 40,000 hits on that video. I think I need 40,000 hits on my crack pipe. Let me take a look at my X. I mean, my X channel, not my X. I don't want to look at my X. Oh, good. Said that one wrong. Where is it? Okay, there it is. 55,000 views. And you can see it on my page right there. 55,000. Now, what's interesting is, whoa. Hey, my Twitter's got 53,000 followers. Some of my bitch. Look at that, 53,000. Some of my bitch. I got about 100%. I made that video, and I got like 90. I got over 100% of people commenting on it. All right, here's the point. Nobody seems to ever comment on something non-factual that I've put on my show. There's nothing non-factual that people can come at me with. It's all opinion. It's all ad hominem. This name calling, just mindless, low IQ, heavy mouth breathing, knuckle dragging. These are people that they can't breathe out of their nose. Very low IQ individuals. If there's any of those low IQ individuals listening, what I did, and they're all drunk and high. They're drunk, more drunk and more high than I've ever been in my life on Twitter Spaces. Some of these people can't even put a sentence together, like a logical sentence. And the ones that can just use ad hominem attacks all the time. So it's like they're trying to sound all smart, but they have nothing. So here's the deal. Here's what Crypto Hulk did for the brave people from the brave little men, the little men that are on Twitter. What I did is I had 3 articles. And out of those 3 articles, I put it into Grok. Okay. Then what I did is I said, Grok, read these 3 articles. Grok, there's 3 cryptos involved. Grok, find in each article, each crypto, and let's go to like the year 2030, and let's assume that each of these cryptos gets the use case for that particular, whether it was the World Trade Organization, whatever it was, what would be like the lower end and the high end of that crypto. I'm not predicting anything at all. I'm asking artificial intelligence. I'm giving it articles to study so that the AI can learn what the use case is of the particular crypto. Then the AI looked at the trade market, looked at the derivatives market. Then the AI looked at that. If this crypto would be used, then the price of it in 2030 would speculatively be from this to this amount. That's all that happened. And all these low IQ Twitter people. So when I showed you guys it's not me predicting anything. What it is really low IQ people on Twitter who all they want to do on Twitter is watch something for 30 seconds and just try to show off on how stupid they are. That's why I stopped going on Twitter Spaces. These people are just so fucking stupid. So I basically had articles that I was trying to show the AI what this crypto did. Let's say Algorand. Hi, Grok. Here's 2 or 3 articles, and there's a crypto called Algorand. Grok, can you review these articles, look at the use case for Algorand, and then give us a predictive speculation price on what it would be in the year 2030 if Algorand was used for this specific purpose. And then we did IOTA, and then we did Ripple. That's all. That's what we did. So where am I predicting what? So all those comments are dumb. They're illogical arguments, fallacies, okay? They're trying to put together some kind of an argument against me, and it just failed right from the beginning because they never watched the show. Oh, man. So, yeah, I deleted about 30. Actually, I blocked about 30 people a day on my Twitter, my X, because I had 55,000 people watch the video. About 30 people left dumb shit comments, and I had to delete them so that the world doesn't know how fucking stupid these people are. I did you a favor. And what happened, I mean, if you look at it, it's all cleaned up. It looks good because I blocked all these people. And I do that on all my social media. See, my channel, it's a fact-based channel. So if I'll leave a comment up. If I say something or do things that are not factual, then yeah, I'd like to know. But all that I did is have AI give us what it could be the price of that crypto. That's all that happened. And I reported it as, I mean, if you were to spend more than 30 seconds sitting there playing with your little millimeter Peter, if you were to sit there longer and watch the show and understand, that's what I did. I was very, very clear. I explained that very, very well during the show. Everybody, this is what Grok is saying. I showed you the articles. And those were the articles I put into Grok. And that's how I got the prices of a low to high if that crypto was picked and it has a 100% use case. There you go. I mean, I don't know where I predicted. I didn't predict anything at all. So that shows how stupid people are on Twitter. We got Edgar Polanco. Hello, just want to say thank you. I set up my Crypto Hawks crypto law firm package with Anderson Advisors. I'm telling you what, all these other channels, they're going to get fucking destroyed. And it's going to be sad. And they're going to be so mad at all these followers are going to be mad at the people that are leading these channels. Because they didn't have no Crypto Hulk lawyer like we do. I started off and I got Caleb and Brown for custody. No fucking scammers are taking our shit. Then I got the Anderson Advisors, crypto lawyers. Okay. Crypto Hulk lawyers. So we got our crypto protect from scammers, and we got our crypto lawyers to help us from the government scammers. They're going to try to take our shit. And hopefully in the next 1 to 2 weeks, I can tell you if I have 1 to 2 fintech companies that want to work with Crypto Hulk. So that's going to be fun. We're going to have real corporations. These are real corporations that sell stock. Now, I'm close to Silicon Valley in California, and I'm close to the Bay Area as well, and I'm not going to tell you where these 2 tech companies are, but I'm just telling you where I kind of live. So it's not too tough for me to hop on an airplane and go there once a month and make videos or some shit, and or sit there and do a couple podcasts or whatever over the weekend. So, but that's the goal of this channel, is now we're going to break off and get into stocks. We're going to get into stocks of companies, fintech companies. We're going to be there right at the front line. When this thing takes off, bam. Okay, we're not going to just sit around, get all high and drunk on Twitter Spaces and talk about meaningless dumb shit. If your fucking ass is going to sit here and watch my show, let's make some fucking money. Okay? If you're a $500 member, you have to be making $500 a week at a minimum. If not, you need to be calling me 3 to 4 times a week so I can supervise you on what you're doing. Sometimes you're putting in $100, $200 in a trade. That shit ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work. So we need to have a talk, and you need to be putting in a minimum of 500, maybe 1,000 on each trade. Because if you're pulling 30%, what's 30% of $100? Like 30? That's not going to work. So I got $500 members putting in $800 the other day. They just made $3,000. That was just on one trade that day. We had 2 trades that actually happened the other day. It was 100% gain on that other one that happened. Now we're going to discuss here WeCan. And I showed, it's up 23%. So let's get into what is WeCan, Crypto Hulk. Why is it so important, WeCan? Okay. Let's get into this. Overview of WeCan. The WeCan token is an ERC20 token on the Ethereum blockchain with the WeCan Group SA. Now, this is where it starts getting a little mysterious, okay? It's a Swiss-based blockchain founded in 2015. Well, that's the same year Ripple was determined. 2015 is the year that Ripple was called a money service business. And 2015 was when the XRP, the United States government, declared that the XRP was a currency. That's what happened in 2015. All of a sudden, this company, which is a Swiss blockchain company. Well, since when how did the Swiss know how to do all this? What's also interesting is, didn't Medico come out of Switzerland? Yes. Medico came out of Switzerland. A German company called Gisek and DeVrent that's only been around since like 1850s. Not a big deal. It's a German tech company around since the 1850s, bought Medico, and then just somehow Ripple comes in and buys Medico. Almost as if, I don't know, doesn't seem normal, but let's continue. So this WeCan Group SA, and if I looked it up, I'm sure there'd be a lot of murky, not clear paths. It leads the shell companies. That's what we're going to find with this. And then some kind of government, just that's where this ends up, this WeCan Group SA. I'm just letting you know. WeCan serves as a utility token with their ecosystem for what? Secure data tokenization and compliance solution, primarily targeting financial institutions. This is like a banker's coin. And we're going to find out that this WeCan is tied in with the government and the banking system really, really tight. Okay. This is, as of October 28th, the token has a supply of 6 billion with all, that is all the crypto in circulation. It has a market cap of 13 to 14 million. The daily trading volume is about $17,000 to $27,000. It's on Uniswap and other Bitstamp and others. Who are the founders? Vincent Pignon in 2015. Vincent Pignon holds a PhD with highest honors. Previously served advisor for blockchain affairs at the state of Geneva. Oh my God. This guy who runs WeCan basically hooked up the country, the state, if you will, Geneva, Switzerland. Oh my God. I'm telling you what. He has driven WeCan's focus on blockchain for data security inception. There's a guy named Felipe Rainier. He is a CEO. He was appointed in February 2024. Formerly a banker at UBS, Ripple partner with extensive experience in wealth management and compliance. We got a couple mystery people here. Dominique Goy, who's a board member. Nicholas Dondolini, another board member, is a ghost as well. We got Carlos Crias Moreira. Oh, the Moreira, huh? Decades in security, identity, and innovation brings strategic insights. Carlos Moreira, he's the guy that owns the crypto company. Alex Russell. Got Christopher, somebody named Christoph, not fully specified. So we got some of these secret people. We got Seals Q mixed up in here. But the Seals Q acquired a 30% stake in WeCan Group in the year 2025. What does Seals Q do? Now, you can buy Seals Q stock. A lot of people on Crypto Hulk are buying the Seals Q stock. I'd highly recommend it if you want to diversify. Let's say Crypto Hulk, I got about $5,000 or $10,000 in crypto. I don't have any kind of stocks in fintech. Would you recommend Seals Q? Well, I'm not a financial advisor, but since I'm super fucking drunk and high all the time, I would personally say, yeah, diversify into WeCan. Get WeCan, but then Seals Q, that's LAES, that's a stock on the New York Stock Exchange. Might want to look into that one. I think it's also going on to the NASDAQ. So look that up. Seals Q is a leader in quantum resistant tech. Solana is now a partner of this. So here we got Seals Q. Now they're a partner of Hedera. Let's take a look here. Let us look here. There's some very serious connections here, and they're doing a lot of secretive stuff with banks and the government. Okay. Now, Seals Q, let's look at this real quick. Seals Q partners with Hedera. What we got going on here is Hedera is a crypto company. It's HBAR. If you want to buy Hedera, look below my show. You'll see a link for Caleb and Brown. Buy your Hedera at Caleb and Brown. Hedera is a crypto company. They're partnering with Seals Q. Seals Q has technology that prevents quantum computer hacks. And Seals Q is a company, whereas Hedera is a company as well. But the HBAR we're talking about is the crypto. Seals Q provides the hardware. Seals Q does a lot of defense contractor work for the government, United States, shit like that. Okay, so, and Seals Q is also in Switzerland, by the way. So Seals Q owns 30% of WeCan. Very, very interesting. Now, Solana's mixed up. So here we got HBAR, but then when we start talking about Hedera, let me show you something. One thing you got to know about Hedera is they are Seals Q partners. Seals Q bought 30% of WeCan. But look who's a Hedera partner, Ripple. Ripple is a Hedera partner along with Algorand. See how they're all tied in together right here? So we've got SealsQ partnering with Hedera, but SealsQ bought 30% of WeCan. Now we know that Hedera is partnered with Ripple and Algorand. Oh, man. And we're just getting started. Now we got Solana in there. So now we got like 6 companies starting to look pretty good. Starting to look a lot like Christmas. So let's keep digging on this. I'm trying to show you what the hell we got going on. So we got Solana mixed up. Now, who next? Who next is mixed up in this? The Luxembourg House of Financial Technology. This is a country. So we had Geneva, which is a state in Switzerland, working directly with WeCan. We have Solana. We now have Luxembourg, the country of Luxembourg. Oh, shit. I'm just going to let you know, in Switzerland, this is where all the most powerful people meet. I want you to see what's going on. The country of Switzerland hosts Davos, Davos. It's like a state or a city in Switzerland. And every year, the most powerful people in the world show up in Davos, Switzerland to determine what's going to happen in banking and finance and all these things. And look what we're talking about right here. Luxembourg is one of those countries where they're running, it's something very, very important going on in there. Luxembourg House of Financial Technology selected who? WeCan. I hope you're hearing this. This is not scam stuff for people that are like, oh, Cryptoholic just talks about scammy shit. Those people that say that are so fucking stupid. Like, you should literally turn your back and run because they will get you just as broke as they are. So, like, we're talking about countries hooking up with WeCan. Luxembourg Bankers Association. Here we go. Recent membership to expand in Europe's financial hub. So now we got the Luxembourg House of Financial Technology with the Luxembourg Bankers Association all mixing up with WeCan. Truly amazing. What do we got here? Trusted Semiconductors and Quantix. QUANTIX is also a partnership with SealsQ and all this WeCan stuff. Let's look here. WeCan has employees. The team include business, design, and tech experts of tech with over 100 customers. So WeCan has 100 customers. But WeCan emphasizes they have a lot of private Swiss banks as their customers. That's where all the money is. This WeCan thing, don't sleep on it, okay? Hold on to this, a portion of it at least. WeCan Group operates at the intersection of fintech and blockchain, providing decentralized infrastructure for what? Data tokenization. That's what WeCan is going to do, is go work for the banks and the governments and tokenize data. That's what WeCan does. That's one of the things they do. The next one they do is secure sharing. You know, banks got to share information. The last thing they do is compliance. WeCan is used by over 100 financial institutions. WeCan tokenizes assets like real estate, securities, and data. WeCan has expanded into France and Luxembourg for European fintech hubs. Okay, what happened just recently? In October 2028, SealsQ launches post-quantum cryptography, a readiness service, and invests in WeCan, emphasizing commercialization of quantum-resistant tech. What we got going on here is WeCan is owned 30% by SealsQ, who's a Hedera partner, who's a Ripple and Algorand partner. Solana's mixed up, and they're tokenizing real-world objects for banks. That is what's going on here, so banks can interoperate, okay? WeCan has a transparent team, established partnerships, and regulatory ties in Switzerland and Luxembourg. That means it's in with the government, okay? This thing is green light. Now I'm just cherry picking. Okay, so Vincent Pignon, let's figure out who that guy is again. He's the founder and executive chairman. Vincent Pignon, listen to this. Vincent Pignon's prior role as blockchain advisor to the state of Geneva, which is in Switzerland. He was an advisor to, listen to this, the Swiss fiscal advantage for crypto. No capital gains tax on assets. WeCan was selected by LHOFT. It's a Luxembourg program. It's an accelerator where they got money to help fund projects. Okay. Now I got a deeper dive into the WeCan. I asked Grok to do a deeper dive. Let's take a little look. The contracts on Etherscan. It was okay. WeCan was founded in 2015. So Vincent Pignon, that's the guy with the PhD. He's a professor and researcher. He's got a master's in business and science. He's a visiting scholar at Oxford and UCLA. Those are some of the top colleges in the entire world. He's a former advisor to the state of Geneva, shaped blockchain policy. The other guy, Philip Rainier, he had 20 years of finance, like I said, at UBS. He was head of digital strategy in Zurich, Switzerland. Oh, my God. He was head of business development and special projects. Hoo-wee. He also worked for the Boston Consulting Group, BCG, in Switzerland. Oh, man. He post-UBS managing director at Sheffield Haworth, an executive search firm specializing in fintech recruitment. This guy knows how to pull in the best people. He's an INSEAD graduate, INSEAD, brings institutional banking to WeCan's expansion in crypto and compliance tools. This is a very solid team of people here with government connections. Yeah. Carlos Morera, he is the chairman and founder of WiseKey. Now, if you want to buy WiseKey, it's WKEY since 1999. It's SealsQ. It's the parent company of SealsQ. So Carlos Morera started something called WiseKey, and on the NASDAQ, it's WKEY. Now, also on the NASDAQ, there's SealsQ, LAES. Now, listen to this. The guy, Carlos Morera, started his career at the United Nations. Oh, shit. This guy's connected to the whole world. He's an expert on internet technology. He's an adjunct professor at Royal Melbourne Institute of Technology. Oh, shit. He has experience, of course, in cyber security. That's why they have a quantum proof. I'm going to cherry pick this. The employees, they're tech-heavy team with developers in blockchain and smart contracts, according to Grok. Oh, shit. We've got Hyperledger involved in this. Let me show you why that's important. That means Stellar. Look right here. I'm telling you, this WeCan thing. Now we got Stellar technology involved in this. Now we're up to like, what, 8 cryptos or something like that? This is the biggest little crypto you've never heard of, WeCan. Let's look right here. Stellar IBM partnership. So now we know Stellar and IBM, okay? Now let's go down. We see summary, overview. Oh, look right here. Private networks via Hyperledger. Read the sentence right here. The Stellar Development Foundation joined the Hyperledger Foundation as a member. Oh, shit. Now let's go back to the deep dive right here. And what do we got? We've got WeCan operates as a fintech blockchain hybrid, providing decentralized platforms for data management. WeCan comply. It has Hyperledger Fabric based. Oh, shit. That's IBM and Stellar, everybody. Oh, fuck. This is getting huge, Crypto Hulk. WeCan comply. It's got Hyperledger Fabric -based for real-time auditing. Sweet. It's got WeCan chain, custom blockchain for token anchoring and integrations like 3A chain / Ethereum. Oh, this keeps getting bigger, don't it? Let me cherry pick this. Social media, government. Just a lot of government involvement here, especially with Switzerland, Geneva, Switzerland, Luxembourg. And I think that'll be it right here for the WeCan deep dive. Let me click out of that one. Okay, IBM. Let me click out of that. Ripple and XRP Labs joined Hedera. We got that one. Seals Q partnered with HBAR. All righty then. Let me check some comments here. Youth sports. Hulk, what do you think XLM could go to comparable to HBAR? I haven't compared those two. I don't know. Thank you very much for that donation. It's just really hard to say. This whole crypto space, anybody who says, oh, I think HBAR, they're fucking lying. They have nobody has a fucking clue. All right. That's why, I can't give, really a prediction. So that's why I had the AI kind of just look into it. And what do the AI think it's going to be? The crypto space is just so full of secrets and traps. Look, what I do on this program, let me show you again. I can't tell you the time. I can only show you the signs of the times, okay? When you start seeing this happen, when you start seeing that happen, I don't know when this fucking time frame is going to happen. I can't tell you prices on things. A perfect example, again, is I just showed the my last program how AI is giving prices on stuff. Not me. I have no idea. Go ask Grok. What do you think the price will be? What I do on my channel is I go over fundamentals. I go over facts and fundamentals. I can't predict shit on how it goes. What do we do on this channel? I invest. What do? I invest in fundamentals. I've got WeCan. It's great crypto. I got HBAR. It's a great crypto. The use case, the connections to the government, I like that. I like the fact that Luxembourg and Switzerland are integrated with WeCan. I like how WeCan is working with the regulators in Switzerland and Luxembourg and others. I like to see that WeCan, you've got a company like SealsQ, who's a partner of Hedera, Hedera's a partner of Ripple and Algorand. I like seeing all those connections. I like knowing that SealsQ bought 30% of WeCan. I like that. And all these connections makes me an owner of the WeCan crypto. I don't care what the price is today or tomorrow. I don't give a shit about that. What I'm trying to do is buy cryptos and be ready with great cryptos that have good connections. And whenever that day happens is when that day happens. All right, we got 20 minutes left. Let's see. Yeah, what I like doing is showing you how connected this WeCan is all the way to governments, all the way to the top. How it's got 100 banks working with it. That's good. IBM and Stellar are mixed in with this. Ripple's mixed in. Solana's mixed in. HBAR, Algorand. I mean, that's really fucking good. With the SealsQ, you got SealsQ is making business deals with defense contractors all around the world, including the United States government. SealsQ is all mixed up in this. 30% WeCan, SealsQ is 30% of WeCan. When you say WeCan crypto, that's 30% SealsQ with all its attachments to HBAR, Ripple, and Algorand. That's what this crypto is. That's if you choose to buy some WeCan and hold it until it just is got real world use case for the whole entire world. I mean, that's what we're here for, is to try to look, daily price shit, that shit doesn't even fucking matter. All these connections, this is what matters. Okay, people that are dumping this crypto, look, dumb shits. If you look at the deck screener, now let's look at what we got. Because people can buy and sell. There's nothing, if you want to buy it and dump it, that's your fucking choice. Don't buy it then. If you're going to get butthurt because someone's going to dump it, then don't fucking buy it. Quit being a little bitch about it, you know? Okay, we'll go to the first person. $531. They bought it 47 minutes ago for $507. So they made $20. Woohoo! Then you minus fees and shit. They made $15. Are you really bitching about that? Why are the $500 people dumping us? That's so fucking, you're so fucking stupid. Let's look at the next one. $855 sale. What do we got here? No, this person's been buying the shit for 2 months. You're so fucking stupid. Let's go to the next one. Somebody sold for $3,600. Woo-wee. They bought 6 months ago, cocksucker. You're so fucking stupid for saying dumb shit like that. The $500 people are dumping on it. You know what? Someone dumped on you and you ate the shit that was coming out of their ass. That's what happened. Next, someone's selling for $1,000. They bought that shit 10 days ago, asshole. You're so fucking stupid for saying, why are the $500 people dumping on us? It's because you're a fucking Karen, you cocksucker. Look at the next one. Somebody's selling for $3,600. They bought that shit 6 months ago, asshole. Why are the $500 people selling on us? I'm a Karen. Huh? Somebody sold for $243 22 minutes ago. And they bought that shit months ago, you fucking cocksucker. Get that guy off the channel. Get that person, hide them from, I don't want them on this channel because they're fucking stupid ass comments. They're so fucking stupid for saying shit like that. That's Uncle Buck. Member or not, Uncle Buck, you got to go for being a bitch, all right? Let's hide you from the channel. There you go. You saying stupid ass shit like that. Uncle Buck's so fucking fat. His fingers are so fucking fat from saying dumb shit like that. That's why I tell you to get a deck screener. So when I clicked on all those sales, one person made $15 or $20, maybe. The other sales were people that bought shit from 10 days ago and 3 months ago. Don't say stupid, dumb shit on my channel because that's going to get your stupid ass kicked off, okay? Have some fucking brains in your head. See, you know why some people don't make any fucking money on crypto buys and sells? Because they're stupid like that dumb shit Buck guy or something, right? All you do is you go underneath the deck screener. I can see who's buying and selling. One person sold, you fucking cocksucker, and he made $15. Are you bitching over somebody who made $15? I can't have bitches on my show, guys or girls, okay? Oh, shit. All right. Don't be Uncle Buck. God, man, if you're gonna, like I said, say factual stuff. If you're gonna make some kind of criticism, be factual, because that dumbass, I don't even want to say his name. He's speaking, but there's no facts coming out of his mouth. It's all bullshit that comes out of Uncle Buck's mouth. It's bullshit. I showed the facts right there. One person made $15. Woohoo! That person, that Buck dude is so fucking stupid. You got the deck screener right there, dumbass. Here's what I suggest. Before you say stupid shit, can you please look in the deck screener, okay? Please do that, because now you look like a complete fucking retard, okay? And I'm not supposed to make fun of retards, so I'm going to stop. Alrighty then. Let's look at the next one. Okay, we're going to go over some news, quick news. No deep dive stuff. Let's look right here. I want you to see a trend that's occurring. Right here, IBM unveils a digital asset platform. I wonder if it's Hyperledger. Interesting. That would mean it would be Stellar. And there's some other companies working with Hyperledger. IBM unveils a digital asset platform as demand for tokenization and stable coins grows. You see the trend here? The IBM Digital Asset Haven, developed with DFNS, aims to offer banks, governments, and enterprise a full stack platform for token custody, government, and compliance. IBM is launching a digital asset platform. Let me repeat that again. IBM is launching a digital asset platform. Oh, shit, Crypto Hulk. They're coming. The biggest of the big are here, everybody, and they're setting up shop. It's going to help banks, governments, and corporations manage digital assets securely across blockchains. Oh, so it has to be interoperable, kind of like Stellar with their Allbridge, because Stellar has Allbridge. Let's look this up. Let me show you that article right here. Bill Q. Bill, thank you very much. Appreciate the tax-free donation. Okay. So there's your article here. Allbridge launch connects Stellar, Ethereum, Solana, CeeLo, and Polygon. This came out in 2023. This is a new cross-chain bridge. It's called Allbridge. So I believe you can buy it at Caleb and Brown. So let's go back to the article really quick, and then we're done. So we've got IBM in the game. They're helping banks, governments, enterprises, and stuff. They have a platform. Okay, it's going to go live right now, actually, fourth quarter 2025. It's going to offer custody, transaction route. So now IBM's getting into crypto custody. IBM has a platform for banks, governments. Well, that's interesting. And they're going to have custody too. Wow. They're going to have transaction routing, and they're going to have settlement services. They're going to do KYC and anti-money laundering. Kind of sounds like what Ripple does, a money service business, right? MSB, money service business. So they're not going to be a bank, IBM, but they're going to offer banking type services for custody and crypto. That's very interesting. The move comes as institutions increasingly embrace tokenized assets and stablecoins in day-to-day operations. Global tech provider IBM is pushing deeper into crypto assets with a new platform designed for banks, governments, and large corporations. Very interesting. Oh, they're going to have settlement right now on 40 public and private chains. Identity verification. Oh, look at all this. They're all getting ready, everybody. Starting around April, May, or June of next year, it's really going to start ripping. Now, they're going to launch this thing the last quarter of 2025. So probably November, December, it's going to launch. But it's saying it's going to get broader support quarter 2, 2026. So we'll keep an eye on this. But IBM now has 15 million wallets for institutions. Oh, my God. I want you to see the adoption. We're done with the article, but I just wanted you to see this adoption that's happening right now. Here's Hedera. I'm going to show you the article. I'm not deep diving it. We're out of time. So I got to do these quick. We got 7 minutes. Let's look at Zoniq. Zoniq, which is ZONIQX. Zoniq powers, listen to this. This is a first. Like I'm showing you, this tokenization shit is taking off. You know what? I've been doing these video shows, these Crypto Hulk, for like 5.5 years. About a year ago, before a year ago, I didn't really hear anything about tokenizing at all. There's nothing. Nothing. And everybody saw me, yeah, we're going to be rich tomorrow and stuff. I'm like, no, until we have global crypto regulations, right? That's one. There's 2 things we need to be rich. I started telling you guys this a year ago. And right after I started saying all this, because I'm sick of watching, oh, we're going to be rich tomorrow. No, we're not. You don't have global crypto regulations, do you? No, you don't. Do you have global tokenization of real world assets a year ago? No, you don't. I'm telling you what, this past year, this is all the fuck that I'm seeing now. Genius Act, Clarity's Act, tokenization. Now, it's probably a lot of it on private ledgers we can't see, But we are here now where these big organizations, IBM's got a fucking blockchain, and they're going to be custodying crypto. Do you see how all this is happening now? I don't care if the prices are cheap. That means I get to buy more while it's cheap. Put it in Caleb Brown, lock it up in institutional grade custody. That's what we do, okay? Here is Zonic, ZONIQX, powers the world's first tokenized upstream oil and gas fund on Hedera. First of its kind, upstream energy offering combines PDP acquisitions with secured oil field lending with issuance and life cycle management enabled by Zonic. This news is out of California. Zonic today announced its institutional grade real world asset tokenization infrastructure has powered the launch of the world's first tokenized petroleum private placement on the Hedera network, structured under SEC regulation. The offering represents a milestone in bringing traditional energy assets into a transparent blockchain and enabled environment. Everybody, they're now tokenizing oil on Hedera. And Hedera is my number one on Caleb Brown. My number one holding is Hedera. I'm just ready. Whenever that day happens, and Hedera is like at $1,000 or whatever, like I just gotta wait. That's all I gotta do. I'm reading the news. It's reaffirming we're in the right cryptos. We are in the right cryptos right here. The world's first oil tokenization right here on a blockchain right here. Every ownership interest is issued in the form of a blockchain-based security token. Oh, shit. Building on Hedera's high-performance, sustainable public ledger. By issuing blockchain-based security tokens on Hedera through Zonix, we're opening access to the petroleum sector with institutional-grade safeguards and transparency. This is the future of energy finance. Oh, man, this is sounding... Now, you got to be an accredited investor, and every coin is going to be worth $10,000. It says OWP's Tokenizing Petroleum Fund allows investors to access long-term, yield-generating energy opportunities with as little as $10,000. So there you go with that right there. Zonix is headquartered in Silicon Valley, California, specializing in converting real-world assets into security tokens. Man, this is so cool. Like when we're rich, we'll be considered institutional investors and we can go buy stuff like this. I think that is it. Let me check for some last minute questions right here. Reston Preed. Reston, thank you very much for the tax-free donation. The IRS can go suck fat D's. Chris Sharpie says, I sold a Tom Brady card for $2,000 and put it all in my portfolio. Got a few more I'm going to sell here soon. You know, look at it like this. You're taking $2,000, you'll turn it into $2 million and go back and buy that card for $2,000, okay? That's what I do. I mean, seriously, if you got $20, $30, $40,000 of baseball cards, I would sell those motherfuckers and go buy them back when you made 4, 5, 10, 20 million bucks. Go back and buy those cards. In 1 or 2 years, 3 years, they're not going to be worth millions, okay? Well, I think Robert Madalone says, you got me cracking up over here. Oh, hey, man. Well, just don't say dumb shit on my channel. Please don't do that. I give you guys all the opportunities to have evidence to show you how to verify transactions. You look on the fucking the deck screener so you know who's doing. Please don't say stupid fucked up shit on my program. I can't have that. And then accuse my members of doing fucked up shit. Hey, I'm the one who gets to yell at them, but they're not doing it. They weren't doing it. That's just some disgruntled fucking cocksucker with nothing important to say. So he just wants to sound like some kind of fucking Karen. All right. That is it. All right. I'm going to be working on an AM show. Hopefully I can find something that's good. And I'll see y'all in the next one then. Probably about 7 a.m. if we're lucky.